I grew up in Bamenda. My real mother died when I was 10. My father remarried a woman called Mama Agnes. She smiled in front of people, but inside the house, she was something else. She never cooked for me. She gave me the smallest piece of food. Sometimes she locked me outside in the rain. One night, I overheard her whispering alone outside the house. I swear I saw her talking to a black clay pot with black water inside. She was saying my name. When I was 13, I woke up to the sound of water. I walked into the backyard. Mama Agnes was there, bending over a basin filled with dark water. She was stirring it with her hand, saying, "Let her never rise above my children. Let her be forgotten." When she saw me, she slapped me so hard I fell. She told me if I ever spoke, I would die before sunrise. I believed her. From that night, my dreams changed. I would see myself standing in a crowded hall with lights flashing. Music played, but no one noticed me. I would shout, but my voice made no sound. Always, Mama Agnes stood in a corner, watching. Her eyes were red. At the time, I didn't know Dreamland nightclub even existed. Years later, when I first entered Dreamland, it looked exactly like the place in my dreams. When I was 17, my father suddenly got sick. Strong man. He died in 2 weeks. Mama Agnes cried the loudest, but I didn't believe her tears. After he was buried, she chased me out of the house. I went to live with my aunt, but even then, I would wake up at night hearing her voice. Sometimes, I found strange chalk marks drawn at my window. I tried to escape my past by focusing on school. At the University of Bamenda, I joined friends who loved going to Dreamland, the Chase. They said it was the best place to dance, to forget stress. The first night I went there, my stomach turned. The flashing neon lights, the crowd, the corners of the hall, it was exactly the place from my childhood nightmares. That night, while the DJ played, I tried to shake it off. I told myself I was being paranoid. But when I looked into the crowd, I froze. I saw her, Mama Agnes, standing near the balcony, smiling. She wasn't old, tired, or sick like I remembered. She looked strong, her eyes sharp, her red dress glowing under the lights. I blinked. She was gone. I told my friends, but they laughed. "Maybe you're drunk," they said. I wasn't drunk. I couldn't drink that night. I just sat in the corner, heart pounding. Then a waitress brought a drink to my table. She said, "The lady in red sent this." There was no lady in red in the club anymore. That night, I didn't sleep. I locked my door. Around 3 a.m., I heard scratching at my window. I didn't look. I just prayed. The next morning, my neighbor told me she saw a woman in red standing outside my room. When she tried to ask her something, the woman walked into the air and disappeared. Since then, every time I enter Dreamland, I feel her. Sometimes in the mirrors, sometimes in the crowd, sometimes when the lights flash and I hear my name in the music. I realized the truth. Mama Agnes never left. She tied herself to me through that basin, that clay pot, those words. Dreamland wasn't just a nightclub. It was where her curse waited for me to grow up. Last week, my friend dared me to go to Dreamland again. I went. The music was loud. The drinks were flowing. But in the middle of the crowd, I saw her again. The same red dress, the same smile. She mouthed the words, "You'll never be free." I ran out, shaking, and I promised myself this would be the last time. I don't know if writing this will help me, or if she'll just find me here too. But if you ever go to Dreamland and you see a woman in red staring at you from the corner, don't drink what she sends. Please, don't.